to another Real Talk Reaction. This one right here is for Chuck. Season 4, episode number 14. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what we're doing out here. It's for the algorithm. Let's go.
Alright, a couple comments from the last episode, starting with executive producer Jeremy, who says, I really love this episode. It's definitely one of my favorites, along with the two mentioned, especially the one where Sarah says she loves Chuck, and that scene with Chuck, Sarah, and Daniel on the bridge. Everything about how they took down Volkov was genius. I feel like every moment of this episode was great, and everything with Volkov, Ellie having the baby, Jeffster, Alex and Casey, Morgan had some great moments. Chuck was brilliant in the proposal, which required no words. That was one of the 2 TV proposals I always remember. I'm glad you both loved the episode. I look forward to the next.
Okay.
Alright, Frederick comes through to say, I'm so happy you love this episode. It's just a fantastic episode of TV. The last 20 minutes are probably my favorite 20 minutes of TV. The 2 other episodes you mentioned, Chuck versus the Beard and Chuck versus the other guy, are 2 of my favorites too. I completely agree. This hits different because of the undeniable happy ending that they actually spent some time giving us. They didn't just give us 30 seconds of the team being happy, they actually gave us like 10 minutes of pure happiness. Yeah. That song at the end, Youngblood, The Naked and Famous, is such a perfect song for the final few minutes. The inclusion of music in this show is always great, but man oh man, I could rewatch the final scene so many times. And then there's the scene in the cabin. What a glorious scene of television. You had drama, mystery, suspense, twists, and superb dialogue all wrapped up into one. The dialogue in this episode is just on a different level to a lot of other episodes. In the end, it was Stephen J. Bartowski who took you down. Fitting, don't you think? I just got goosies. Yeah. It went to the thing that's been shown to us throughout the entire show, namely that Chuck hates using real bullets, and they actually use it as such a cool plot point in this episode where Volkov shoots the gun he took from Chuck only for it to be empty. Yep. I guess I should have told you I have things about bullets. After all, I am my father's son. So many bars!
Yeah. They wrote the shit out there.
Yeah, this is the kind of writing you would expect to see in an A-list budget TV shows, but not a show like Chuck, and yet here we are. I love this show so much, and I certainly wish it was more appreciated when it aired. It was loved and adored by the fans, but never got too big of an audience. Wonderful, wonderful reaction, guys. It was awesome to watch it with you.
Wow, yeah, good comment.
Alright, and the last comment's from Terry, who says, First, welcome to the world, little Clara Woodcomb. I'd say you're the most awesome of all. As for Chera, they said nothing, literally no words are necessary. But Beckman spoke up, acknowledging Chuck with exactly what I would say. It was a good plan, Agent Bartowski. Made even better by the plan including a yoga-peaked Morgan. Casey spoke too, grunting out and offering a held hand that meant I love you to Alex. Finally. As for Volkov, Frost got to declare that every moment she was with him, she was thinking of Stephen J. Bartowski, a man 10 times the man he is.
Nice.
Frost isn't as much fun now, is she, Alexi? And lastly, how can Lester, then Jeff, deliver the exact same line, woo, pregnant women, with completely opposite intention, yet both being so incredibly offensive? Obviously they can. It's Jeffster. Extraordinary chuckery comments, one of the very best reaction, guys. Plush Mix is a top 10 favorite episode for me too. Alright guys, great comments. Let's jump into episode 14 right now.
Perfectly. It's called the Supernova, and I'm in town to find out who did it.
So you're a spy? That's very exciting. From Montgomery. Hello, Ron. Naughty.
Oh, they all knew who he was.
Real James Bond type.
Yeah, my face.
No. I'm out of here.
Okay.
So, last I saw you two, you were a young, exciting couple, chasing, flirting. Now, the silent treatment. Sexy.
If you must know, we are very much in love, happy, and soon to be married. We're just having a bit of a disagreement right now, and the ball and chain isn't helping.
Are you calling me a ball and chain?
There's a ball and chain. There's an actual ball and chain here. Do you not see this?
Ball and chain.
Attached to my leg, ball and chain.
Yes. What's with all the nose lately, anyway?
I may have been a little obstinate before.
Okay, let me guess. This is about something bigger. Performance issues.
No! I am adequate. More than adequate in that part, right? You can't agree with me? I don't want to, Sarah, I don't want to elope. Okay? I just don't. Not at all. Not even in the slightest bit. I've always wanted a big family wedding, and now more than ever. So no, my answer to eloping is no.
Okay, fine, I hear what you're saying. But why do you get to say no? What about what I want?
He's like, at least I got some entertainment because it was really boring before y'all came here.
Okay, I've got eyeballs on the dungeon door, and there's a lady guard. I was seduced by my pastor.
Oh no.
What? What's happening?
Casey's gonna try and seduce the guard.
Oh, what? The man who flogged my corpse at the farm twice?
Casey, that's not a very good idea. Do you have a gun or some explosives?
Yeah, because you're
Yeah,
terrible at
anything else?
seduction, you have no finesse! I heard that. Blowing the door will only alert the other guards. This is exactly the type of girl I ought to charm.
Oh God, he's gonna charm me.
Try and explode! Texas, train and explode! You know. Lovely weapon you have there. Go. Guess it must get awfully lonely down here in the dungeon. By yourself. No one to talk to.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Cold, too. You can take it. You're hardy. See why they didn't assign one of those skinny ones down here. Don't tell me.
But you should have done with the deal. No. It's the other
Train and blow.
So you tracked here and blew the door. Charlotte.
I rescued you. Shut up.
Okay, let's get out of here. Stay here.
What? Why?
I told Batman about Montgomery's leads. I'm gonna get to the bottom of these super notes. You get him back to Burbank.
Oh, yes. How about that? I'm not going back to the States with you, thanks all the same. This has been a debacle.
No, Rowan, we need to take you back with us.
No, thank you.
Really?
Becky said he might try that. Tell him we're gonna be back in a week or two. See ya.
See ya. I got shit to do.
This is awkward.
Y'all be doing this right now? Massacre? Damn. St. Valentine's Day Massacre? Damn, babe.
Yeah. I didn't see that coming.
What happened? Casey! Casey, are you there?
Casey, oh, there you go. You okay? Hey, yeah. I'm still hidden. Part of the bearing won't get you out. I'm trapped. I may have to cut my arm off.
Hold on that, Colonel
Hold
Casey.
on that.
Stand by for further instructions. You're going to Morocco. We need the location of that net.
Fuck, you gonna get there that fast before he cut his arm off, babe. Come on. From Cali.
How are we going to find the location of the mint? Fatima isn't going to tell us anything.
Come on.
Possibly get the information.
I might have to cut my arm off.
What?
He was just being extra, babe.
Oh, is it not
Ryan
trapped?
shot on sight. No man could seduce Fatima Tazi twice. It's a...
Seduction impossible.
Get him.
General, I know that Rowan has broken a promise or
Some
two, but you
hearts.
can't send the man to his own death.
Get me from Montgomery.
Thing is, though,
That
he's gonna have to hold that barren wall up for some hours. They ain't finna be over there in the blink. Oh, they will be over there in the blink, though. And you know, they got that supersonic plane.
once had to take a
potion that made me sleep for a few days. But Grandma's partner had a potion too. And when it was time to wake me up, he put the antidote on his lips and woke me with a kiss, just like the prince.
Well, what else? What, other pros and cons to having a big wedding?
Well, okay, I mean, who am I gonna invite? Who's gonna come? And who's gonna walk me down the aisle?
I'm such an idiot. This is never about my family. This is about yours. I'm so sorry. I should have figured that out.
I should have told you and not had you figure it out.
Right. Let's communicate better.
Casey Haynes. Yes, good. Sorry, we're right here.
Darling, I know you're not after wealth. Your heart is far too pure for that.
What is it you want?
Why don't you tell me? Let me help you. Hi, can I call you right back?
Who is this?
This is General Diane Beckman. With whom am I speaking?
This is the woman who is about to kill your agent.
Good. It's about time.
Good. She said good.
We're in the middle of a tiff.
I'm not going to stop him. I'd just like to say one last thing to Roan. I'm happy to see him die.
Another one of your admirers.
Hello. Diane, listen, I just want to say that I am
Baby
truly sorry,
girl.
but you know,
I can be such a bastard.
Thank you, Roan. Oh, one more thing.
yes.
See you over there too?
Oh, yeah. Man.
Can't I get to know you better?
Alright, that was episode 14 of Chuck. And to me, I thought that was a bit of a silly episode right there. Coming off such a high as we came off of for the last episode. We get to this one right here. It's basic Chuck foolery right here that's going on. Hey, they did what they did. I do appreciate them keeping it straight up Chuck spy agency. Let's get it, right? But this became a love story for the general and Montgomery. Okay, we got a little backstory on there for them. They used to be lovers, blah blah. Okay, then that was done. But then they went really silly with it. With Casey stuck in the wall. I need y'all to get back over there to Morocco, not Morocco, California, but Morocco, the country. And then it's like they snapped right up into there to save him from. That's some hours now. Then turns out the general was there the whole time, right? Coming with this big ass bazooka. This is bigger than her. It was just all silly. But hey, it's TV. Okay, so I get that it's on there. And now, after all this time we had for Chuck and Sarah, won't they love? Now the dilemma that they got now is will they get married or will they elope? It just seems but whatever. That's what we got. I thought the episode was okay and silly. But I still had a lot of fun with it. Can't wait to see what they got next for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult episode to follow. This monumental, badass, pure, great writing, delivered on all the notes episode with this.
Yeah.
Not that it was bad, but just compare. We're on this super hyped Chuck episode, and this one just felt very beginning of the series, so to speak. I did like the backstory for the general. I thought that played really well. It's not something I thought they were going to see, but it added layers to her. It made her. I like that aspect. I like the fact that they ultimately are going to stay spies and they have their rendezvous or however.
Rendezvous.
Yeah, and I thought that was good. I think the struggle with Chuck saying no to Sarah, I like that aspect of the episode because I think that's something that he does acquiesce a lot. So I think just generally for their relationship to evolve and get stronger from a communication standpoint, Chuck has to be able to say no to things too. So I like the evolution of that. But the struggle as far as whether they're going to introduce Sarah's family in that. I'm assuming that's where we're going now. It's like we spent the first 4 seasons on really fleshing out, you know, and solving
Chuck,
everything that was Chuck related. It feels like
Well, we've seen her dead before.
but
That
I mean
was it.
but we haven't
Yeah.
seen anything since
Yeah,
then. Like
yeah.
there's been no involvement with her side of the family. And I'm curious as far as why they use the darker undertone at the end of the episode too. Like, is all of her family evil and bad? Like, I was
Go through that again.
curious to see how that plays out, but that's what it feels like they're setting up. But yeah, all in all, I thought it was an entertaining episode. I personally loved it. Thought it was corny as hell, but I loved it. The general coming through with the bazooka, I thought it was fucking funny. So I appreciate that, and I thought it was great to see Mazikane back in the show playing herself. I thought that was really cool. So I love when things like that happen. But all in all, it was an entertaining episode. But I'm much looking forward to see where it progresses from this point forward.
All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Chuck, Season 4, Episode 14. And until next time, people, peace.